Hola, soy yo Vicky otra vez. Bienvenidos a Español con Cava. Hoy es sábado, entonces it's Spanish with Cava. So thank you for watching. Gracias por mirar. Y ¿te acuerdas cómo hacer salud? Arriba, abajo, centro, dentro. So nice. Okay. So things a little bit more positive, hopefully, this week. Things look like they're getting a bit better in Spain anyway. Obviously, I'm speaking from Spain. The things feeling a little bit more positive that we might all be let out soon anyway. And I know it'll take a long time for things to get back to normal, but every little thing is a progression. On Monday, children under 14 will be allowed out for an hour with their parents once a day, so that's a good sign. So every little relaxation is a good sign, and certainly if I don't know if you ever watch the Spanish news, but if you do, they're very upbeat at the moment. So I think that they really feel that they've got a grip on this virus. So if the numbers keep going the right way, hopefully it won't be long, but at least tenemos español con cava los sábados mientras estemos esperando. So at least we've got Saturday night cava in Spanish for while we're waiting. Okay, so yes, I just want to say thank you, muchas gracias, muchísimas gracias. Everyone who subscribed to the channel, signed up for Skype courses or any kind of video course, e-courses, etc., that has kept me sane. So apart from the financial side of things, because obviously it's difficult for businesses at the moment, but particularly giving me a focus and kept me busy, and it's actually gone a lot quicker than I would have thought it would. But I don't know about you, but we have our meltdown days, and we have our good days, then we have a meltdown day, and then we have a good day, and let's hope we've not got too long now to wait. So today, if you do have the Break the Language Barrier Level 3 book, but don't worry if you don't, because I'm going to explain what we're doing anyway, but if you do have it, we're on page 17. We looked at this translation in the last video. And what I'm going to do, well, I just read it out in the last video just for the pronunciation. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to read it out line by line, read it in Spanish, tell you what it means in English. If you haven't got the book and you would like the book, you can get it on any Amazon site. Okay, so it's a conversation between someone called Pedro and someone called Juan. So Pedro says, first of all, hola, Juan. Hay dos correos electrónicos en el ordenador para ti. So that would be, hello, Juan. There are 2 emails in the computer for you. And Juan replies, este es de José. Salió de vacaciones hace 5 días para Inglaterra. A ver qué nos cuenta. Dice que hace mucho frío, pero se divierte mucho. También dice que ha conocido a una chica inglesa muy simpática. Dice que mañana saldrán para el norte y que visitarán algunos pueblos del campo juntos. Vale, so let's go back to the beginning of that. This is from Jose. He left, so salió is the pre-tree of the verb to leave. He left on holiday 5 days ago for England. Let's see what he tells us. Dice que hace mucho frío. He says that it's very cold, pero se divierte mucho, but he's having a good time. A very good time. También dice que ha conocido a una chica inglesa. So he also says that he has met an English girl, muy simpática, very nice English girl. Dice que mañana, he says that tomorrow, saldrán para el norte. They'll go to the north y que visitarán algunos pueblos del campo juntos. So, and that they will visit, so the future tense, visitarán, some country villages together. Sounds great. And then Pedro says, me acuerdo cuando trabajaba yo con José en el banco. So it says, I remember when I used to work with José in the bank. ¿Cuándo volverá? When will he return? One says, creo que llegará a Barcelona el sábado que viene. I think he will arrive in Barcelona next Saturday. So el sábado que viene is literally it's the Saturday that comes, but it would translate to next Saturday. And Pedro says, lo acompañará esa inglesa que ha conocido. So will that English girl he's met come with him? And one says, dice que la ha invitado. So he says that her he has invited. So he says that he has invited her. So it's difficult when you're doing a translation, it's quite difficult sometimes. You're almost doing two translations, aren't you? Because you're doing the one translation where you're translating the words, etc. And then you've got to put it into what sounds okay in English. Because if you did that literally, he says that her he has invited. And obviously we say, he says that he has invited her. So we just have to be aware of that. Pero no sabe si aceptará. So he doesn't know if she will accept. Aunque cree que está interesada. Although he thinks that she's interested. La conoció. He met her. So conocer is to meet a person. La conoció el primer día de las vacaciones. The first day of his holidays. And then Pedro says, qué suerte está de vacaciones. How lucky to be on holidays. Certainly feels like that at the moment. Remember holidays? Yo no podré irme. I will not be able to go hasta el mes que viene, until the month that comes, until next month. ¿Y tú? And you? And Juan says, yo también tendré mis vacaciones en agosto. I also have my holidays in August. Iré a Londres. I will go to London para ver si tengo tanta suerte como Juan. So, Jose. So he says that I will go to London see if I have the same luck as Jose. Pedro says, es buena idea. It's a good idea. A lo mejor, probably. So, a lo mejor is one of the ways we can say probably. Te acompañaré. I will accompany you. And one says, un momento, one moment. El otro correo electrónico es de mi tía Juana. So the other email is from my aunt Jane, I suppose. Me dice que. So, me dice que. To me, she says that. Me dice que me dará 500 euros para mi cumpleaños. So she will give me 500 euros for my birthday. Te invito yo. Yeah, now, got to be very careful with invitar in Spanish because te invito yo literally is you I invite. Yeah, I invite you. But when you say that in Spanish, you're not just inviting them. You know, if you're inviting someone to come out for a meal, you're actually saying you'll pay for them as well. So if you invite someone, just be careful because you could end up paying for everybody as well. Te invito yo. So that's what you would say to someone if you want to say, it's my treat. I'll treat you. I think that's what we would sort of say, you know, come on, let's go and have a drink out. It's my treat. Yeah. Vamos a celebrarlo. So we're going to celebrate it. ¿Qué te parece tomar unas copas? So, ¿qué te parece is like in English, if we would say, how do you fancy a few drinks, or do you feel like going for a drink? So that's, again, it's not, you can't use the literal translation, which would be, how does it seem to you to go for a few drinks? That's what it literally means, but we have to think, what would we say in English? We'd say, do you fancy a drink? Yeah, sí, por favor. And Pedro says, estupendo, great. And that's it. Okay, so that's the translation. And what I'm going to do now is going to look at the questions. So the first question, this is on the next page now, on page 19, 19. How many emails are there for Juan? And we would say, ¿Cuántos correos electrónicos hay para Juan? And the answer would be, hay dos correos electrónicos para Juan. There are 2 emails for Juan. Number 2, ¿cuándo salió José de vacaciones? I haven't told you the English. When did Jose go on holiday, or leave on holiday? When did Jose leave on holiday? ¿Cuándo salió José de vacaciones? And the answer would be, José salió hace 2 días, creo. 5 días. Hace 5 días. 5 days ago. So this is how we say ago in Spanish. We use the verb hacer, hace, but we put it first. So instead of saying 5 days ago, you're saying ago 5 days. Hace 5 días. Número 3, where did he go? ¿A dónde fue? And the answer would be fue a Inglaterra, ¿no? Fue a Inglaterra. Y what does he say in the email? ¿Qué dice en el correo electrónico? Dice que hace mucho frío, pero se divierte mucho. And who has he met? So we would say, ¿a quién? Remember the personal A. ¿A quién ha conocido? And we would say, ha conocido a. So the first a is actually HA, he has met. But remember, we don't pronounce the H. So, ha conocido a, personal A, una chica inglesa muy simpática. Where will they leave for tomorrow? ¿A dónde saldrán mañana? And the answer would be, saldrán para el norte, creo. Sí, saldrán para el norte. Y where did Jose work with, where did Pedro work with Jose? So that is imperfect. ¿Dónde trabajaba Pedro con Jose? And it was trabajaba en el banco. He used to work in the bank con Jose. When will Jose return? So the verb to return is volver. ¿Cuándo volverá Jose? And volverá, a ver, el sábado que viene. So volverá el sábado que viene. He will return next Saturday. And will the English girl that he has met come with him? So, now this is a tricky sentence. So, we will start with the him, funnily enough. So, lo acompañará, him will accompany la chica inglesa, or just la inglesa que ha conocido. So, lo acompañará la inglesa que ha conocido. And the answer to that was, I think it was that he wasn't sure, but Yeah, so dice, well, you could really read out that whole thing. Dice que la ha invitado. So he says he has invited her, pero no sabe si aceptará. But he doesn't know if she'll accept. Aunque cree que está interesada. But he thinks she is interested. Okay, when did he meet her? So, cuando la conoció? So again, when her did he meet? Y la conoció el primer día de las vacaciones. Y número 11, when will Pedro and Juan be able to go on holiday? ¿Cuándo podrán? Yeah, that's the will be able. ¿Cuándo podrán ir de vacaciones Pedro y Juan? And the answer would be podrán ir en agosto. And then number 12, where will one go? So that'd be ¿a dónde irá Juan? And the answer will be irá a Inglaterra para ver si tiene la misma suerte como gosh, I've forgotten who went on holiday now. Jose. Okay, so yeah, he's going to England to see if he has the same look as Jose. And who will probably go with him? ¿Quién a lo mejor lo acompañará? And the answer will be lo acompañará a lo mejor Pedro. Or Pedro a lo mejor lo acompañará. Who is the other email from? So, ¿de quién es el otro correo electrónico? And the answer would be, el otro correo electrónico es de su tía Juana. Y número 15, how much does she say she will give him for his birthday? So that will be, ¿cuánto dice? How much does she say que le dará para su cumpleaños? So, ¿cuánto dice que le dará para su cumpleaños? Qué buena tía. What a good auntie. I wish I had an auntie tía. Give me 500 euros for my birthday. Pero mi cumpleaños es agosto. So, quite a long time before it's my birthday. But and I don't have an aunt, Jane, but never mind. Vale, okay, yeah. So I hope you understood it all okay. If you've got any questions, you can always leave a comment, or all the details of the website, etc., in the description, but will be in the description box of this video. So you can always get in touch with me if you want to ask questions or anything you're not sure of. As I say, if you would like the books that do accompany the series, although are not essential for you to understand the tutorials, you can order them on any Amazon site. If you're interested in some private video classes, Skype, Zoom, Messenger, WhatsApp, please get in touch. Have a look at the website. You'll see details of how to book in for those courses. Hopefully, possibly, might not be long before the normal classes get going again. Let's hope so. Also, there are e-courses, so e-courses you can do, or you can just watch the YouTube tutorials just to keep practicing something. Yeah, I mean, anything is better than nothing, isn't it? So as far as learning Spanish is concerned, just keeping it up. It's like going to the gym, just doing something. I've got to stop saying I know, but anyway, so yeah, that's it. So I haven't done many, in fact this is the first YouTube video I've done this week, for the simple reason that I was really getting into, I'm writing a book, well, I'm converting the book, so they're only on the level 1 so far, for learning English through Spanish as opposed to learning Spanish through English. So I'm sort of reversing. And this week, after 10 days of doing nothing because I just lost the momentum. I got what I call the music just sort of came along, and then once it sort of comes, you have to just get on with it because you don't know when it's going to just disappear again, and you can't do anything. So yeah, so instead of YouTube videos this week, apart from the classes that I do, etc., I've been doing that. Apart from melting down every other day. Anyway, things feel more positive today, so everything's fine. Got a glass of cava, what more could you want? It's Saturday night, wish I was going out, but never mind, hopefully it won't be too long. So, thank you, gracias por mirar. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up because that's really helps me out and lets me see if people have liked the videos or not. And if you want to receive updates of future videos, please subscribe. That also helps me out because it's, you know, it's something, it makes me realize that people like the videos, and that's nice. So anyway, if you want to, obviously I'm not trying to blackmail you into it. So enjoy your Saturday night. So you know, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you have a good Saturday night. Arriba, abajo, centro, dentro. And nos vemos en el próximo video. Gracias.